homeboy. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I thought I'd click live and see what the fuck happened. No, I am not really cool. Figures you would love this shirt. I love the sticker too, huh? I don't even know how that damn guitar sounds. So I don't know, like, if it's all like fucking sound like shit or not. I'm better than your uncle? Well, actually, who's better is all subjective because you know what? Maybe I'm better at death metal than your uncle, but maybe your uncle's way better at rockabilly than I am. I mean, because I can't fucking play rockabilly. Why did I say I'm not cool? Because I don't think of myself as cool. I'm a dad. I work. I play death metal. Thank you, Yosemite Shreddy. This is for you, buddy. What is my favorite band? Slayer. And then after Slayer, Kai, which is my band. Yeah. So my favorite band is Slayer and then mine because, you gotta write your favorite fucking songs. What up, Bulldog? I'm alright at guitar. I'm just a guy that likes to play. And, sometimes I like to scream and growl. Which I gotta warm up the throat. But so how you guys doing out there in YouTube land? Oh, the band is Kai. The genre is Hawaiian death metal. So I guess if there's anything you ever wanted to know about Hawaiian death metal and the songs I write and shit like that, this is when you can ask. You want to know how to pronounce something like the Battle of Kapanavai? I'm here. Henry's at a bowling party. You're home all alone watching me. Oh, Yosemite Shreddy, I hope your pants are on. You've been known to watch things pantless. There's a lot of things, like when the guy said I'm better than his uncle. There's a lot of things like Shredbeard, for example. He's a great guitar player, but to compare he and I, or you can't, because he's really good at a lot of this stuff that I can't do at all. So I mean, comparing two different guitar players is really, really difficult. You're a YouTuber with 0 likes and 2 subs. You know what? When I first started my channel, I was it took a while before I got a sub or a like. I got a lot of views, but I didn't get subs or likes right away. and you're a young lady, yeah, just keep posting. That's all. I don't do this to try to be cool. You know, I do this mostly to entertain myself, and I almost never click live. Yeah, dude, I probably had like 40 at that time, and only because I'd probably been doing it about like 10 minutes longer. But yeah. Oh, I had like 50. Yeah, now look at you. You have like 300,000. I got like 13. Mike G. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Oh yeah, I think you gotta have like 50 subs or something like that to go live. I don't know the rules. I just click it. I almost never go live on my own channel. I normally do it like as a guest on somebody else's. So, some of you guys might not know, I've been working on new material. And, yeah, I put out a video earlier that shows some of the riffs. I was doing it on a Mockingbird, though. But, I'm sitting there going... Man, can I play on a piano? I cannot. But my son, he can play on piano, and he does it by finding the note on the piano that he plays on the guitar, and then he starts ripping it. He just starts going off. It's kind of cool. I don't even try. I'm not the piano like the rest of my family does that. He does a rule. He can, if he was here right now, I'd step out the screen, hand him my guitar, and let him start ripping Metallica guitar solos. Oh, you play drums? That's awesome. I can't play drums. My drummer's name is Murphy, after RoboCop, and he's the nephew of the drummer of the band Mortician, which the Mortician drummer is a drum machine. So, yeah. I don't even know what the hell to talk about right now. If you guys got any suggestions, or if you just want me to play stupid guitar songs. I cannot sing. I do death metal, since I can't sing. If I could sing, I'd probably play like Iron Maiden stuff. Nah, I'd still do death metal. Well, Mike, I started a new one this Monday, because the one I was working this past week, it's brutal. So luckily, a different place that I also applied for was like, hey, why don't you go pee in a cup and then you can come work with us? So yeah, I mean, the people I worked with were cool. Also, since I was a man, told them that it wasn't for me, and I got something else. I'm starting Monday, so nice knowing y'all. They told me if I ever need it, I can come back, because I didn't just disappear off into the sunset. But yeah, so I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I definitely am not in shape for that. I gotta work on my cardio. Maybe do some stretching. So, nice to see that you wild and crazy guys are all sitting at home or on a toilet watching me sit here with my guitar wearing my Fomorian production shirt. gotta do the damn verse riff to go into it, but yeah, that's the chorus line, or just a song. I can't remember the part without the vocals, but the part after that, where the third verse is like, which now that I play that, I think I ripped off a Creator song. Sounds like the chorus on Welcome to the World Beyond. Oh, what is up, homeboy Northstorm? From the land of Don Decker. So for those of you that may not know Don Decker, I'm going to tell a little story. Story time with Kai, your crazy Hawaiian uncle. So many years ago, I was hanging out in a bar here in Lincoln. I can't remember the name of it. It's gone now. And Anal Blast was playing. So I was there hanging out, and I met Don, and he was a nice guy. And, that was it. We just chilled. And then I joined this organization for a few years called the New York Death Militia Nebraska chapter, NYDM, which I'm no longer affiliated with, but I was in it, and so was Don. And Anal Blast was playing in Omaha, and we hung out, had a great time. Nice. He was like the nicest guy, but he was a jerk at the same time. It was great. Anyhow, we would hang out anytime he was in Omaha for a show. And then one particular night, he got to meet my wife. She bought a shirt from him. Well, I bought a shirt from him. Said "Have a nice period," and I got a Death Scream Bloody Gore shirt. Anyhow, I believe Anal Blast was actually opening up for Colorado thrash metal band Havoc that night, which I'm not a Havoc fan, but I think some of you are. Well, Don was a little bit tipsy, and he was a portly man. He tripped and fell and ripped out all the cables that went into the stage right PA speakers. So show over. But yeah, Don would also call me sometimes randomly at like 3 o'clock in the morning, just like, "Hey man, how's it going?" "Yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling." I'm like, "So you're just sitting there chilling?" "Yeah, dude, I gotta be at work at like 7. And he's like, oh, sorry, man. I'll talk to you later." I got like 50 calls from Don like that. But he was just a nice guy. Also, when my wife first got to see Anal Blast perform live, Anal Blast was kind of like, comedic shit. If I remember right, the whole purpose was, what's the dumbest thing we can do? Let's make it dumber. So their guitar player, I think his name was Aaron. Aaron also had a band called Enabler, which I got the pleasure of opening for. Great guys. But Aaron started playing Roots by Sepultura, and Don's like, "Just play it, dude." So they started cover of Roots, but all they did was the Roots, Bloody Roots part. And then at the end, Don asked for a tampon, preferably used, and he used it like dental floss. A used tampon hanging off his face, and introduced a song called Sacramenstrual. Great guy. The human meat distributor, the Beyond, has entered the chat. What up, buddy? Yeah. So that's just a little bit about Don, but he was a really, really good guy. Nice guy. Oh, are you saying you're watching me from the bathroom, man? Because, okay. No, not you. I'm on a live. Don't worry, you can walk by and you won't be seen. So, Jared, what up, homeboy? How's life in Fremont? I bet it sucks, much like Lincoln. No, no, we got the Have a Nice Period t-shirt that was like the Heineken green with the Anal Blast logo in Heineken font. And then it looked like the smiley face on the back was like drawn in blood with fingerprint, like finger paint. And it said like "Have a nice period, you cunt, fuck off," because Anal Blast is known for its subtlety. They're very very subtle. Um, yeah, I did get it open for Anal Blast one time too, and that was great. It was great, but yeah, have a nice period. Yeah, what was the name of his damn distro? Because I used to get stuff from him. It was like Night something. I don't remember the name. But yeah, he was good shit. I can't even believe I'm still doing this. Oh well. So it's it's telling me add a Q and A sticker. The fuck? No, I'm not doing that, YouTube. I like how it tells you it suggests shit for you. It's great. So let's see. Anything you guys want to hear that I don't know how to play? Like maybe some Ingve. Because if you want to hear that, just go listen to it on Spotify or whatever. The Puerto Rican Mel Gibson. What is up, Barry? For those of you that may want a cool t-shirt like this one, or maybe a Kai t-shirt or that Gold Metal Show t-shirt, check out Evaristo 1974 on eBay. Barry's got your hookup. And if you go watch that Gold Metal Show, you can get all your bochinche. Yeah, that's right. I plug channels. Shreddy likes to pinch. So, you guys got any wild, crazy fucking plans going on this evening? Or are you just staring at my ugly ass while I sit here pointing out that Kai banner? Plug the hell out of it. That Go Metal Show, which features the Sketchy Tone Joker, the silent producer, who has all your hookups for any live show coming up worldwide. And then the Goat Master, who gives you all your bochinche, as well as a weekly recap, where he gives you all the events of things like the new old singer of Malevolent Creation, probably. I don't know. Maybe that's a spoiler alert. I hope not. Of course, Mr. Metalhead Warrior there, he every once in a while goes live. He also does a bunch of reviews of whatever he buys. He's got an extensive collection that ranges from Mott the Hoople all the way to Asheron and probably Be Harriet. A little bit of Molly Hatchet. He's got it all. Everything in between. All that shit. And if you check out my buddy Vincent Crowley, sometimes he likes to talk about bunt cake. You just scrolled to me. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My guitar is 14 years old. This is a BC Rich War Beast Trace model, which was brand new for $300 back then. Now you can buy a used one off of Reverb where like it's missing an entire fret inlay. And which the inlays on this are just like this gunmetal gray shit going down through the fretboard. And I saw one, it's missing it here at the 12th fret. It's got a branding on the back of the neck. Barely looks like it can play. $750. Oh, what is up, my Irish friend Boomslayer? And Sil, how you doing, buddy? And Jason Scholl. Yeah, I'm live. Just sitting here like a jackass. But, you know, isn't that what everybody else who goes live does? What up, Shark fan? If Liam was here, he could actually play that better than me now. A bunch of new albums to talk about. Hell yeah, dude. Well, hopefully soon, Barry. Hopefully soon. He and I definitely need to do more collabs because he is quite awesome. And we probably have to do it with the BC Riches since they're tuned the same. Yeah, at least I'm not doing. Does that say brainworm? Oh yeah, there's people that like just sit there on a YouTube vertical live. They're like taking a nap, or they're just eating. They're not doing anything but eating, and it's weird. Damn, I can't do any solos from Blizzard of Oz. In fact, I don't even know how to play any songs by Ozzy. Except the intro to Crazy Train. And I think I can play part of Over the Mountain. What's it tuned to? I believe I'm in C standard right now because that's the tuning I seem to be really enjoying. Shit sounds awesome in C right now. I mean, I might change my mind in a month and go to B standard. Oh, the screen's mirrored, so I probably look like I'm left-handed on screen when I'm actually right-handed. I don't know how to. I don't know how to change that. So I don't think it's because you're high. No, it's totally because you're high, dude. That's why. If I remember right, Luxembourg, right? Um, both. Oh, YouTube don't have the screen mirror? Then I don't know. I don't know if I look like I'm left-handed or not. Well, for what you guys see. Um, shit. I think I saw something somewhere where Roger Moret is like 70. That dude's old as fuck. Playing Jimi Hendrix style? No, I really can't. Oh, what up? Metal Sclerosis is in here. Which check out his channel on a video I just posted earlier tonight. I put a link in there in the description for it. I'm reversed. Okay, so I look like I'm a left-handed guitarist. That's awesome. Because if I tried to play the guitar left-handed for real, wouldn't happen. Can't believe I forgot how to play a song. No, I can totally believe I forgot. But yeah. Because the mirror, yeah. Oh well. It could be worse. Have I heard of smoke on the water? No. No, I've never heard of smoke on the water. Yeah, I've heard of smoke on the water. Yeah, I don't do this shit enough to know uh, about camera settings for this. Yeah, I probably can't even play it. Is that the Beach Boys? Play Chapel of Ghouls? I honestly never learned Chapel of Ghouls. I wish I could fake it, but I never learned it. Ah, sweet. I think I only know like one Morbid Angel riff. Do I mess with the acoustic at all? Um, no. I I probably should, but I do not. Yeah, I think Morbid Angel's got a riff that's like. No, that's not it. No, I forgot how to play Rapture. I haven't tried playing it in years. Yeah, I am one of the worst guys at. Hey, can you play this song? I like suck at that because like I've either forgotten it or never learned it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I could, if I could come up with a killer acoustic intro, I would do it. Um, hell, I think I even forgot half the Hypocrisy songs I know. I can remember random Slayer riffing, but yeah, I suck as a guy, for requesting shit. Oh, Oh yeah, Unleashed, like the Where No Life Dwells. That intro nylon string guitar track is awesome. It's one of my favorites. I also like the one that Amorphous uses on Carillion Isthmus. That one kicks ass too. I think they just call it Carillia. Yeah, like I never learned the entire intro of Seasons. Like I could do then the one guitar it's like or like Spill the Blood. But yeah, or on Divine Intervention, there's a part where he's all like clean channel. Of course, I'm like heavily distorted right now, but where it's like. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I love that song. Divine Intervention. It kicks ass. Yeah. Lately, I've been trying to remember how to play Crypts of Eternity by Slayer. That song's a tricky motherfucker. Hey, you have a good night, Barry. What is up, Toasted Goat? And no, I'm not doing ass or pass beer testing. That's you guys' thing. Oh, hey, great time for a plug. Shred Beard and the Toasted Goat, Mandatory Metal Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, also known as Jalaba Time. Barry's going to take off and go take care of his metal boat Chinche. For shout. Man, I'm having more fun doing this than I thought I would. Yeah, if you got any song requests, good chance I don't know it. Oh, wait. I got one. This one's for the Toasted Goat. I've only broke this out once, and it was on a short. So guys, out of tune on that one. I will. Smells Like Teen Spirit. I don't do Nirvana covers, man. Yeah, I would do I don't even listen to Kiss, and I would sit there like. I'll do that before I do Nirvana. No offense to Nirvana fans out there, but yeah, it's not my thing to play. Hell, No, I'm not gonna play Red Hot Chili Peppers either because one, I can't. Two, I don't listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers, and three, I personally actually hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, they sound like ass to my ears. They're talented musicians. I will say that they're really good at what they do. But to me, I no. Death is approaching me at the bingo table. Yeah, probably. I mean, I like to play Yahtzee. Yahtzee's a fun time. And yeah, I'm old. I mean, whatever. Love my chug. Yeah, Sepultura. Um, maybe, maybe I'll do a little Sepultura riff. Yeah, you can tell I like it. Whatever. um, my bad for not being into your stuff. All right. I'm just a crazy Hawaiian son of a bitch that lives on the 10th Hawaiian island in Nebraska. What do I know? Well, that's kind of a compliment to look like Goldberg from WWE, ain't it? I was waiting for the next funny thing for him to say. I guess he's not going to say anything. Whatever. Oh yeah, all those people that sit there and like normally I don't talk about pro wrestling on my shit, but why not? Fuck it. All those people that say, "Oh, Goldberg's only like 2, 3 moves." Yeah, if you're talking about Oldberg during the comeback, but in the old days, that motherfucker was doing 5 different versions of a power slam, throwing some MMA style kicks, doing some cool little grappling and shit. It's all scripted anyway. Who fucking cares? It's entertainment. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I can't play Hulk's theme song, but I might remember. It's a little bit of Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, Brock Lesnar had a pretty cool spine buster. The best one is still, to this day, Double A Arn Anderson. Double A Arn Anderson has the greatest spine buster ever. Batista's was good. Same with Triple H. Goldberg had a good Kane. Kane's underrated when it comes to spine busters and cool shit like that. So what you're saying is your dad's a hot guy. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah. Oh no. We got the Minnegotan fisherman in here. What up, homeboy? Part of them sketchy boys. Can we please hear some original riffs? Like what? Here's one I wrote. You want one of mine? No. I don't really care. I don't know how to play from the past tons of storms. I don't know if I even remember that one. Cannibal Dog Man. Oh, your dad's a biker? Cool. I will have to check out his entrance music. I don't even remember Bathroom Booger's entrance music. Yeah, but that was a little bit of a Cannibal Dog Man. Here's I can't remember how to play the fucking chorus because I haven't played it much since I recorded it. Here's a little bit of the Battle of Nu'uanu. So a little bit of the song Battle of Nu'uanu there. Off the Conqueror King. God, I should probably start making sure I know how to play all my own shit again. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, most of what I play is whatever comes out of my brain. I don't worry too much about learning other people's shit anymore. I haven't really worried about that for years. I mean, I have fun learning other people's songs. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fun to play other shit, but I like to write my own stuff. Got 3 CDs out. I'm on all the streaming services, all that shit. Weird snoring. Dude, Bathroom Booger, back in the day, I know he was also a wrestler. There was like a monk. Here's a fun one for you wrestling nerds. You guys remember Mantar? I know Mantar was like a big joke recently. Like Jim Cornette was talking about him and all that shit. But Mantar is originally from Omaha. And he was apparently he was a leg breaker for a bookie up there. And then he lived in Florida for a while, and he died not that long ago, like last 2 years, I think. Do you have any advice to song structure and turning riffs into songs? Oh, well, one, thank you for the compliment. My only advice on song structure and turning riffs into songs is, like the song structure I follow is the same as almost everybody else, where maybe there's an intro, there's a verse, maybe a pre-chorus or just a chorus, maybe a bridge in between, I don't know. And then, you play the same verse probably 2 or 3 times in the song, same chorus 2 or 3 times. Maybe you write a different verse or a bridge section. But, you just kind of, you want it to flow naturally to you, and some of the black metal bands, there's no verses at all. The whole song is a verse. And sometimes it's just the same riff the whole time, I'm not shitting on black metal, but, a lot of punk bands used to do that too. They would just rock the same riff for like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed, but a lot of Kai songs, there isn't a bridge between the verse and the chorus. And if there is, it's just a variation of what the chorus riff is. Like on Battle of Kapanavai, when I go from the verse to the chorus, it goes into a variation of the chorus riff. So it'd be like a bridge, but it's the same riff, just played a little differently. So it'll just kind of go like from the verse going. Yeah, and I played it wrong. You know, that's kind of how I do that. Yeah, well, 2 to 3 riffs is also sometimes more than enough for a metal song. Because sometimes, you know, if you got like 87 different riffs and your song's only 3 minutes, sounds like jumbled ass. You know, sometimes less is more. I mean, there are some songs I like that are kind of like a smorgasbord of riffing. You know, like Angel of Death from Slayer has more than 2 riffs. I mean, it's like 18. But yeah, yeah, I saw the Mike V on J Dog's channel. That was hilarious, dude. J Dog was just like he didn't play along very well. His acting was horrible, but it was cool. Um, Mike V is definitely a hell of a great character. He's actually a really good human being if you get to know him beyond the jackass persona. The guy is great. Aloha, great. Thank you, Mr. Punchy. You know, when I was younger, people thought it was funny to call me Punchy when I first came over to the mainland because of the Hawaiian Punch guy. And then one day I started actually throwing punches. So I kind of, I guess, earned it. Um, but nowadays, some of the homeboys, they like to call me Polly Coconuts. Yeah, keeping tempo when you're really jamming out, that can be tough. You got to have like good a good drummer, a good drum machine. Um, and also, you got to be able to read your drummer to find out if that some bitch is going for a halftime feel or a blast beat. So that way you can. But yeah, you know, I'm not that familiar with the. I'm familiar with the chasm, um, but I'm not like knowledgeable with the about the chasm. But the chasm kicks ass, dude. And recently I found out on Spotify I'm on a playlist called Argo Slant Sound Alikes, which is weird because I don't listen to Argo Slant because I have very, very differing opinions than they do. And I mean they're great musicians and great songwriters, but their subject matter is not really something I want to hear about. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But you know, you want to listen to it, go ahead. Go ahead. Have fun with it. But yeah, they are definitely not for me. Not my shit at all. But musically, I mean, they kick ass. And yeah, the Chasm, they kick ass. Uh The Crown, that's another band I don't hear people talk about a lot. That kicks ass. Oh wait, I know who Hella Waits fan is. What's up, homeboy? How's life up there in the Canadian wilds? Yeah, I know exactly who you are, homeboy. Bugsy. So how are the wilds of Canada? Is it above 1 degree Fahrenheit there? I mean, or is it like I don't even know Celsius. I can take a guess. Is it like -20 for you? Because I mean, here it's like in the 40s Fahrenheit. Maybe it's back down to the 30s again. -40. I think -40 is actually the same in Fahrenheit and Celsius. Either way, it's brutal. -40 is horrible. When it gets -40 here, if you're driving a diesel truck, if it wasn't kept in a building overnight, don't even bother. When I'm writing a song, what I do is I come up with a riff first, and then I program the drum to a generic metal drum beat, and then after I record the riff, I go back through and I program the drum beat appropriately. You driving a Ford Power Stroke? Because I can tell you from experience from my last job, even if I had it plugged in, since it was parked out on the street, if it was below like 10 degrees Fahrenheit here, the DEF tank would freeze, the urea tank, and so that plays into your fuel pressure and all that shit as well for some stupid ass reason. But yeah, do not use diesel 911 on that, because the alcohol in it will fuck up your Ford injector system. Kukaili Moku? Oh, Kukaili Moku, the Hawaiian black metal band out of Seattle. Yeah, they do kick ass. I've listened to all his stuff. We do similar things to this. I'm death metal and he's black metal. But yeah, Kukaili Moku kicks ass. Another good one is Haleiwa. I think they got like two full lengths out. They're another Hawaiian black metal band. I wish I did know Bon Jovi, because I would totally like busting a Bon Jovi riff. What program do I use for my music? I record everything on a Boss BR900, which is like 20 fucking year old technology. Because if I had to sit there with a mouse and a computer screen and all that shit, I'd never get a song done. And the BR900 has a built-in drum machine. So that's what I use. Ooh. Ford Escape. I'm not familiar with those. I mean, I'm familiar with them, but I've never driven one. But yeah, I'm more familiar with diesels with Ford than I am with the fucking gas engines. But I will say that the Ford 300 cubic inch inline six is one of the best gasoline engines ever made. It's actually a tractor motor put into a truck. F450. Nice. I was driving an F550 for about 5 years with my old job, and that thing had the worst front end ever. I rebuilt the front end on that truck like probably 4 times because the death wobble. The front ends on Ford Super Duties are weak as shit. I'm probably gonna get off this damn live stream here shortly, but do I got any stories about night marchers? I actually have a song called Night Marchers. Um, I don't have any personal experience with night marches because I moved away from Hawaii when I was a kid. I'm from Maui, but I guess my auntie, one of my aunties, my mom told me she said that one night, it was an actual thunderstorm, but the sky was moonless, and she said she caught a foul odor, but it could have been the neighbor's fish. Maybe the neighbor had bad la, huh? But she said that my auntie swore that she heard chanting and all that shit, and got naked and laid down on the ground. They're they're over by the beach because there was a family cookout. But yeah, she said my auntie was like the only person out of like the 10, 15 family members there that did that. And I think that was before I was born, like in the mid 70s. But yeah, so she got naked because, for the night marchers, if you want them to leave you alone, don't make eye contact, lay face down on the ground, naked, and piss yourself, because then they'll think you're fucking all pilau and shit, and they don't want anything to do with you because they think you're nasty and gross or crazy. And then, but I don't have any personal stories. Thank you, thank you. Also, there's a band from Hawaii, from Maui, called Pilau, and Pilau, they got a song called Night Marchers on fuck, I can't remember the damn name of the CD, but they put out a CD earlier this year on Head Split, and it's a good thrash album if you like old school thrash metal. Like, it doesn't sound like they're trying to be old school thrash, but they're totally old school thrash. It sounds like 1988, 89, almost crossover. But they got a song about the Night Marchers. I might do another one about the Night Marchers just because, my first one was just an overview. So maybe I'll write one about them marching down and slaughtering a bunch of howlers. You like how I get all native? Yeah, sometimes the accent of my youth likes to come out. Yeah, thanks again, Mr. Punchy. Yeah, not growing up most of my life outside of Hawaii made it really hard to learn about Hawaii unless I called my grandma, or when I was younger, I got to talk to my great grandmother a lot and learn about the shit. But yeah, nothing's funnier than hearing about your aunt that's not a small lady getting naked and laying face down on the ground because of the fucking night marchers. Talking pigeon? Oh, I suck at talking pigeon. Like, if you talk about the modern pigeon, I'm really bad because, I haven't been immersed in it. No, we are not. We're not considered the same status as Native Americans. We finally got our own box to check for Native Hawaiian, but no, we don't get any of the benefits of the Native Americans. I think the Alaskan Natives finally started getting that, but I could be wrong. But yeah. So we don't get shit. Oh wait, you can still buy fake grass skirts at Dollar Tree. That's how you know you're not taken seriously as a culture. Oh, I just learned something new. Alaskan Natives get benefits. Yeah, Hawaiian Natives don't, to my knowledge, unless you are signed up with the Office of Hawaiian Affairs And I don't know if that only affects you in Hawaii or if that can benefit you if you're a Hawaiian native living in Ohio or Canada and shit. Because there's Hawaiian natives up in Canada. I think I got relatives over in the British Columbia area, actually. Yeah, well, the government, making the government pay up seems to only work if you're from a war-torn nation with refugee status. But since I am not, I can't speak on that really. I don't know any of the rhetoric behind the politics on that shit because I don't follow it enough. I'm about as well informed as J Dog. Poser. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I've been on here rambling like a jackass for an hour. Anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Maybe I'll do this a little bit more often. Oh shit. Maybe I should get all cheesy with this shit. Aloha and mahalo for watching Ka'ai. Yeah. Play us a riff on the outro. Okay, I tell you what, I'll play one from a song that hasn't been released yet. You guys want a little fucking teaser? Little tickle of the olos? See if I can actually. I'm gonna actually try to fucking play it right. I mean, I just recorded it like a little over a fucking week ago, and I'm fucking it up right and left. Damn it. That was from The Night of the Falling Sands, which is going to be out on my new EP coming out sometime soon. Anyway, seriously, thank you guys. Aloha. Mahalo for watching. And remember, the reason I named my band Ka'ai is because I didn't think any of you motherfuckers could pronounce Kamuali'i, my other middle name, but half you guys can't say Ka'ai right. That's all good. Later. How do you end this shit?